Davis and Dempster. Davis, well, this would be ironic. He's made a mark on the big stage.
Yeah, that's what forward works all about. It was interesting when they were walking out on the ground at three-quarter time. Nathan Buckley was walking out with Leon Davis. He had a bad game, Davis. He's had a few grand finals. All the demons will be floating around. Buck's just trying to give him a little bit of encouragement. When you're playing in that part of the ground, couple of possessions, couple of goals, can win your team the game.
And if you thought the game was on a knife's edge, it was. 18 minutes between goals for either of these teams. 46 minutes since Collingwood's last goal.
A moment of forward class.
Blake knocks it down. Bryan a hand pass. Swooping on the loose ball beams. Ball out of the middle. Slips a hand pass away. Shaw on the outer side. Forward of the wing. Inside the forward 50. Saints need to hold. Punched away. Dawson. Met solidly by Pendlebury. Slipped out of there nicely by McCaffer. Opportunity now across half forward for Davis. Slapped away by Jones. Good defence by the Saints. Boundary throw in.
It was interesting. I think it was Nathan Buckley talking about there's the reaction from the Davis goal. He obviously brings a lot of forward pressure and leads the club in inside 50 tackles, but Buckley and Malthouse both stressed he has that uncanny natural ability to do the amazing thing which he's just done there.
Mickey said it takes a good man to play on him, doesn't it? Just that moment that they needed, and they got it. If they'd broken St Kilda's back, you wouldn't have thought yet. Peake, Pendlebury, Tuvey, Revolt in there. They've got to kick 10 goals to win it now, the Saints. They've got to kick at least 10.
Yeah, well, they've got to kick 3 goals from this point onwards, don't they? And that the way the game is going, I mean, goals just look so hard.
Blake, Dalsando, well done, Pendlebury. Thomas, so good. Breaks away, takes a bounce, over the top. Now, Beams is a good goal kicker, but it goes wide to Davis. Gwilt with him. Out of play.
He's been good, Gwilt.
He's played well in big matches. He got a vote against Collingwood in round 3, and he played a ripper against Geelong here when they upset them on a Friday night.
18 possessions for Gwilt. Against the fading light. The Sharon came in. Montagna slips it away. Jones on the defensive 50. Baker kicks it up towards the wing. Collingwood there in number. Knocked across the boundary though by Gilbert. Boundary throw in.
Quite amazing. They've only had 28 inside 50 entries, which is terrible. 40's poor, 45's reasonable. But they're still within scoring distance.
Third man up, Goddard. What a game he's played. Del Santo tracks it towards the boundary. Turns on a 5-cent piece. Kicks it down towards the attacking 50. Maxwell has been terrific. Terrible bounce for Milne. O'Brien in desperate trouble. A throw against O'Brien. Good call. O'Brien pleads his case. Watch it again. I think he got his hand to it.
I didn't think it was
and he's got it anyway.
We're on the mark here. Roberts on his line.
As they say, about as big a kick as this kid has had in his life.
Umpire Chamberlain in a very good position to see that. He said it wasn't a legitimate hand pass. So Eddie forced his way into the team late in the season. Can he repay the favour? It's a beautiful kick. He's hit the post. He's hit the post halfway up.
Jeez, he gave it a good ride.
He's only played 32 games, Eddie. 8 of them have been finals. This is his first grand final, one of 3 Saints doing that today. So Johnson going for distance, and he's got a number. That's a great kick.
Good kick.
That was McCaffrey all on his own, and now Thomas riding the boundary. It's an open Collingwood forward line for a moment. Dawes, good again. Terrific. To Fisher. To Eddie. Well, he's only had 1 kick a minute ago. Now he's going to have a third. Can he use it? Kicks the ball hard to Revolt, and Schneider takes it. He's too far out, I think. Hayes, he might be too far out, I think. Could Lenny find the distance from here? He's looking for Goddard, I think. Or Graham.
Yeah, Collingwood will be certainly covering those long-range kickers. He's just going to take this on his shoulders himself.
Well, he's a man for a big occasion, we know that, but can he get the distance? He's pumped it hard, he's pumped it long, he's kicked the goal. Lenny Hayes found a metre when he needed it.
Now this is the challenge. They just goes without saying need the next goal. They've worked so hard to get to this stage where they've got themselves into striking distance, but just haven't been able to do it. And it's been a weight of numbers. They've only had, what is it now, the 30 inside 50s.
It's amazingly low, isn't it, to be in the game?
And so they need the extraordinary things. The Kazitsky goal in the third quarter from outside 50, the Hayes goal. They'd love an easier goal.
Just such a big moment moments ago on the outer side wing. Collingwood had 2-on-1. They went the long lead and Gwilt was able to control the football. Had it been crumbed or had they gone short, Collingwood would have been in scoring range. Out of the middle, scrambled down towards half forward by Hayes. Johnson, he's battled hard back there. Socket off the ground by Tuvey. Comes straight to Montagna. Del Santo kicks inside the forward 50. And the mark is taken by Milne.
He pleading for the push.
He's a good overhead mark, Milne, but on O'Brien you would think O'Brien would be just too big and too strong. Just eased him under the football. Eased him under.
One part of the game that's been extraordinary has been small forwards being able to mark the ball in contested situations.
Milne comes in the margin. 1 point. Think about 66 in reverse.
Well, at 3 goals, there's only 1 now. It's amazing how they all of a sudden they just found the way to kick a couple. Again, the forward footy, that's what St Kilda, and I think both sides, as the game's gone on, they've just realised you've just got to take the punt and kick it. It's not a hand passing game. The pressure is too extreme to be able to flip the ball round by hand.
Was it a push?
It was certainly forearms, if not hands. But it was...
Collingwood's led since the first minute of the match. And the Saints haven't been this close since Milne kicked his first goal in the 7-minute mark of the opening term. Baker's kick smothered. So much to play for. That goes without saying, but it's these two teams. Baker falling over, being tackled. Couldn't quite. Fisher. Well done, Hayes. Well done, Tuvey. He's been good at that all day. Hayes couldn't quite again. They're fishing, Saints. Beams can't quite get a leg on it. And then Baker whacks the ball out.